Biafra, superstars, media.
my people, how old are they? My people, make we laugh, small, make we laugh. Our brother, our brother, Igbo Area TV, he don't come again. This man no believe in Biafra. This man believe in Igbo nation. He don't come again. Now he is trying to say Bianca Ojukwu is not responsible for what happened to Simon Ekpa, or she doesn't have a hand in it. So today, make I educate my brother for the last time. I go laugh, educate them, because what you talk, they're funny. So if you're not ready, follow me for this journey. Make we hear this boy talk. If you're ready, let's go there. Listen.
And bye. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or for the good night. Depending on if I name it.
You say?
I don't want to na my morning walk. And bye. I'm even say address here, but I made a mistakes. Only one audio na circulate. This audio, onye n'ime even na that audio be apala audio.
Hey.
Even Japan be apala audio. Onye kunie ebe ono na auto iPhone n'ihu me ife sori okwu erizie ụfọdụ ewere na act odoka ezie onye ka Japan be apala audio.
Hold it there. He said there is an audio going on, that this audio about Bianca being responsible for what Simon Ekpa is going through, that it is a beer parlor audio. Audio from the beer parlor, where people they drink beer. Now audio from beer parlor. Let's continue.
No katal. Maka na odugozi easy kita eba na internet tinye ife. Ụfọdụ na-abazi wo ife solo ha. Na that audio, onye no katasi na Bianca Ojukwu na aka dị n'ife na-eme Simon Ekpa. No by reason mbanye ọbanyel ka eji wee Finland ji wee kwetazie maka na nwunye onye cheburu Biafra na nwunye Tim Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu nke ngwara anwụ na onye meziri eji wee Finland ji wee kwe kpụrụ Simon anọchara m nke ahụ nsị gịnị dị ife ya bụ na strọgụl a o gasịrị ife ụfọdụ na-emezi n'ime strọgụl a emechazie ya anyị ike agwụ onweghị ife anyị akọ anyị achọrịrị ka ebere m onye amawa onye a alọtọ pipụ na-ekwu ife ha adịghị shọ ụfọdụ a na-eri ahụ ụfụ maka ya nwaanyị
this guy is a clown. Oh my god. Igbo Area TV, you're a clown. Okay? You're a clown. If you cannot see the link in what people have said, then it means you are not being fair. If you cannot see what Tinubu did, of all people, now the wife of Ojukwu, he can't take as the state, the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs. It means she's working under the Fulani man they call Yusuf Tuga, who is the Minister for Foreign Affairs. If you don't see the brain behind what he did, then it means you are not being fair. You are not being fair. Igbo Area TV, you are not being fair. But I go school you today. Today, I go laugh, school you. Let's continue.
No, but you're not an appointment. On an appointment, Yana. Kainene, Namuji Ponieba. Why not an appointment here? Na 24th October, appointed here. Based on news will be 24th October. Now, only the 23rd October, 2024. You got so news will be na 24th. Because no, 23rd ka appointed here. Tupu video no. Oh, ya no chapu some days video all. Kelo boss age Simon Ekpa. 20th November. This is like a month or less than a month or thereabout. Mbangu Simon Ekpa. So for that chona ka ebe nwanya no nyanwa maka no na Ministry of Foreign Affairs na onye no na Ministry of Foreign Affairs ye nwe ike use woye. Onye bidoro ife awo Kemi Olunloyo. Akwago ndị IPOB. Unu egezi na Kemi Olunloyo ntị. Ka ngwa unu view a na-agbata na social media. On ndị Igbo na-enyekarị ndị mmadụ view. Onye ọbụla chọrọ ka ọ shine on. Ka o nwewe views. Okwu ife na-atọ ndị Igbo ụtọ. Ọ ife ụfọdụ na-eme. Na-aghọta. Ụfọdụ na-emezi ka ha kwuo ka o wee tọọ ndị a na-enye ndị mmadụ views ụtọ.
Mayego, those who listen to Mayego, he is doing the same thing. Mayego does not stand for Yoruba nation. All he does is talk about Nigeria. Mayego made that same thing as well. But just continue. I'm not here to speak about Mayego. Continue.
I want to spend the carry go na data. Then if so for the ages here. So he put ife atọ ndị Igbo ụtọ. Kemi Olunloyo nwa unu na-ekweta. Unu na asị no unu na trust. Unu chetala no same nwanyị a bụ onye kwutara IPOB na mbụ. Kita onwe ozi view, ọ na-achọzi view. Wee bịa mee ife omere ụbọchị a. O jikwa wee malụ Bianca na ha na-abụtụkọsịrị. Papa ji wee wụrụ gọvanọ mgbe ahụ. Ka mgbe Shagari na-achị. Excuse me. Papa ji wee wụrụ gọvanọ. Papa Bianca Unu wụrụkwa gọvanọ. And so what?
Share happy moments with.
So ife nwanyị a na-akọwawụ na anaghị use Bianca. Nwanyị a na-ekwu mgbe ahụ appoint Bianca anaghị use ya. So ihe n'anya interval between mgbe Bianca appointed Bianca. Onwekwenye mana Owoji office that day. Okay, ke were no that day appointed ya ka ọrụ wara ọrụ. Imana Senate olushal almost a week or 3 days Senate abịa approve oye. Before we bịa bido ọrụ. Akwa na eje appoint ya mmadụ je Senate. And nyanwa ahụkwa Minister of Foreign Affairs o. If I were Minister of State for Foreign Affairs. So, ka emechara ya within the next 1 month akpụrụ Simon. So ọfụ aka mbịa nene ife enyonyo mmadụ mere nke na-akpọ bịa pala audio wee sị nọ na ha enebe anya na Bianca Ojukwu n'ọnyanwa na maka no influence ya. Same people na-ekwu ife akwa na-akparị nwunye onye isi ha. Akparị nwunye onye isi ha. Na-agwa nwunye ejikparị nwunye onye isi ya nwunye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ha sị anyị na Biafra ahụ ife ofu onye. Ahụ ife ofu onye. Onye Messi ahụ operated here for Korea. Kelozi kunu si ekweta na unu ahụ play the same game. Na ife gbasara nwunye Ojukwu.
What can look, you don't understand what is going on, okay? I can tell you're an outsider from your talking points. You're an outsider. But if you have your thinking brain on, or your thinking cap, if you wear your thinking cap on, how come a week to our convention, you and I know that the convention and the date 2nd of December is synonymous to Simon Ekpa. It is synonymous to the Biafran struggle. It is synonymous to our liberation. 2nd of December. And then suddenly, we heard all the stakeholders, they came together. I hear Kebu say the office of Bianca Ojukwu allegedly, she called for the main stakeholders. She called for the wife of Nnamdi Kanu. She called for DOS. Ikenga was there as well. But she was the one that spearheaded that meeting. They drafted a petition where she said her herself, she is the wife of Ikenga Odumegu Ojukwu, the founder, the forebearer, the leader of Biafra, the man who went to war with Nigeria. And she's saying she does not believe in this Biafra things Ekpa is doing. They don't want lives to be lost again. Millions of people died during 1967 to 1970 Biafra, during the war. They don't want war anymore in the land of Biafra. Igbo. It is no, look, my brother, listen. It is no more Nigeria and Simon Ekpa. It is now Southeast and Simon Ekpa. It means it has been narrowed down to the Southeast. So, herself, the wife of Nnamdi Kanu was there as well. In her own part, she stated that her husband, Nnamdi Kanu, is the leader of IPOB. And her husband does not believe in what Simon Ekpa is doing. And also, the DOS here, they were created by her husband. And the DOS, they wrote that Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB. Hence, they requested that the convention be shut down because people would die in Biafra land, in the Southeast, if they allow the convention to go on. They said Simon Ekpa is a killer of his people. Suddenly, in the whole of the media, the slogan, their language, was now Simon Ekpa being the killer of his people. That was the theme you will hear everywhere. When I say team, I mean THEME. Everybody was talking about Simon Ekpa being the killer of his people. That was when they came. Their intention was to stop the Biafran Convention, which was why few days to the convention, Simon Ekpa was called for questioning over the allegation of terrorism. The plan of the Nigerian government was to use Bianca. My brother, use your brain. Why will Tinubu of all people, Jagaban, you know how he behaves. You know what he did to your boy, Peter Obi. You know how he mesmerized your boy, Peter Obi. LUP 71, LUP 72, Obi 1 74, LUP 75, LUP 76, Obi 1. Don't forget that. Do not have a shallow mind. Don't forget that. Jagaban is the most dangerous man in Africa. He is a criminal, he is a fraudster, he is a baron, he's into drugs, he's wanted by the CIA, he's in the FBI list, he ran away from America, he came to Nigeria, he became an asset to the CIA, and now he's working with the CIA. Not only that, he has shelled, oh my God, hey, Lord have mercy. He has walked away. He has given himself an arm's length from Britain. He is now partnering with France. Can't you see it? Can't you see what is happening? You think Tinubu is another person? How come few days to the convention, Simon Ekpa was invited for a discussion and they held him that they are still investigating? Because according to Bianca, allegedly, they go talk saying that Simon Ekpa be the main person. He is the end all and be all. He is the problem. So they assumed that if they hold Simon Ekpa, it means say Biafra is dead. People will run away. Nobody will go to Finland. We shall run away. My brother, do not make the mistake to exonerate somebody like Bianca, the wife of Nnamdi Kanu and DOS. Even Asari Dokubo, he can't help to, to put a closure in my investigation by coming out to say the DOS, wife of Nnamdi Kanu, Ikenga, they wrote a petition and they gave him a copy. They wrote a petition to the Finnish parliament to stop Biafra, to stop the convention. You see, my brother, this is the problem. You are not with us because you are not following the activities. That's why you are speaking the way you are speaking. But just continue.
When I play a game also, when I'm not for you, no, you only chebolo Biafra. If I couldn't be on you, the buy has not done. Now I'm going to Basalo. Europe.
Why? Why?
Tupu Europe akpụrụ mmadụ. Europe dị organizer. Europe adịghị ka Africa ebe ọ ya awụ. Asịsị jide ụfọdụ eje atụ ego ụfọdụ eje kidnap ọ. Europe ad hoc Africa. Europe is very organized.
Okay.
Tupu Europe akpụrụ mmadụ. A na-eme proper investigation.
Okay.
Nweta enough evidence. Tupu ole appoint ya Bianca. Ndị Finland emego investigation. Otegoli. Investigation ha na-ekwu nwere take 6 to 3 months. 3 to 6 months. Otegemi investigation.
Hi.
Europe aya akpụnataghị. Anyị emega arrest without investigation. Odi a na-eme na undeveloped countries Africa. Europe cannot do that.
Oh my God.
Europe is organized. So each and 1 month, age wait here Bianca. Look, 1 month because it take time age way screen in a house. Approve way. Check believe or not Bianca na Simon. Non ya local Simon. Nebai sineba hapota.
Hey, guy. How can you talk like that, brother? Why can you talk like that? Eh? Before, the story is Nigeria against Simon Ekpa. The investigation was about what? Nigeria against Simon Ekpa. All this while. Last year, Simon Ekpa was invited. When they say, hey, they have locked him up for your election. Nigerian government said Simon Ekpa wants to stop the election. Now, listen to me and listen attentively. Listen attentively. When your election was coming up, your presidential election, when it was coming up, Nigerian government reported to Finland that Simon Ekpa wants to stop your election. Peter Obi, Obi kere kenke, Obi kere kenke, Obi onyara, that nonsense. Your zoo government, they wrote to Finland. Watch the pattern here. Watch the pattern. In the Western world, they believe in the rule of law. You will make an allegation, but you have to prove it. When you make allegation about somebody in the Western world, they will invite the person, but you also have to prove it. So when you guys were doing your election, Peter Obi, obedient to all those things, Nigerian government now wrote that Simon Ekpa wants to stop your election. Because of that, Finland had to call Simon Ekpa. He was invited. That was the picture where you saw 3 policemen and Simon Ekpa in his house. He was invited. After questioning, he was released that same day. So those who were saying, we thank God, Simon Ekpa has been arrested, Finland has done the girl, we thank God, those was rubbish. But because you laid a false accusation or a claim against Simon Ekpa, Finland had to invite Simon Ekpa before your election. Before your election, he was invited. We saw those pictures. But they saw that your so-called info against Simon Ekpa, your allegations does not hold water. The allegation of Nigeria did not hold any, sway. So Simon Ekpa was released. You did your election, everything went well. Now, our convention, we have been saying 2nd of December, this. Again, Nigeria knows say they don't have a power to come back to talk about Simon Ekpa. So they now came with the stakeholders within Biafra. Those we call the stakeholders of Biafra. They now use them. Tinubu, being an evil genius, now invited the wife of Ikemba, Ojukwu, the wife, Bianca. But he was a bit crafty in his approach. He was a bit meticulous in his approach, because what he did was to place her as the state of foreign affairs. It means she's working under the Fulani man known as Yusuf Tuga. Yusuf Tuga is the foreign affairs minister. So it means the boss of Bianca is a Fulani man. The boss of Bianca now gave Bianca her first assignment to make sure our convention does not hold, to say Simon Ekpa is a killer of his people. to come with a southeastern perspective. No more about Nigeria. Now, southeast. If you notice, the language has changed. It is now Simon Ekpa and southeast. They changed the narrative. They came with a new 419 dimension to say Simon Ekpa is killing his people. That was why I was angry with Mayego from the beginning, because Mayego, of all people, a guy I used to respect, was also saying Simon Ekpa was killing his people. That tells me who he's working for now. Because they now came and told Finland that Simon Ekpa is killing his people, that the convention we want to hold, if they allow it to go on, there will be massacre, people will die, more life will be lost. That when her husband was the leader of Biafra, more than 7 million people died, and now Nnamdi Kanu, the wife is here, and the DOS created by Nnamdi Kanu, they are here. They all wrote this petition together. They must stop the convention. They must arrest Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is this, he's this, is that. After they said all those things, Finland, before the convention, again, had to invite Simon Ekpa. The same way they invited him during your election, before your election, Simon Ekpa was invited. But the Nigerian media, they lied that Simon Ekpa has been arrested. Again, before the convention, Simon Ekpa was invited again. Unfortunately, in this case, your Nigerian government, they told the Southeasterners, they told Bianca, they told the governors, they told the politicians, they told the wife of Nnamdi Kanu, they told the DOS to come and say Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. He is the one terrorizing people, that during sit at home, people died, that his boys, they come to impose sit at home. So now, when Simon Ekpa was invited before the convention, they had to now investigate. Because terrorism is involved in the allegation, he has to be held until they complete their investigation. My brother, that's the truth. If you cannot see those 2 points when I just juxtapose now, during your election, they lied. He wants to stop election in the southeast. And before you know it, Finland invited him before your election. Now, during our convention, they say, do not allow him to hold this convention. No, if he declares Biafra, people will die. People will die. Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. He's killing his people. He's the one responsible for the sit at home. People will die. I, Bianca Ojukwu, my husband was the leader of Biafra. Also with me is the wife of Nnamdi Kanu. Her husband is the leader of IPOB. Her husband is the owner or the pioneer of the DOS. And I have the members of DOS also in this petition. They have written under one accord. We have said Simon Ekpa is the killer of his people. We don't want this convention to continue because people will die. If they declare Biafra on the 2nd of December, people will die. When they said that, Finland had to invite Simon Ekpa. But Simon Ekpa, being a man of wisdom, understanding the pattern, we thank God, say our sister, the chief of staff, during that time, with her wisdom, seeing what was happening, seeing what was brewing up, she had to declare Biafra on the first day of the convention. Because believe you me, if we didn't do that, trust me, I know how they roll in the Western world. If we didn't declare on the 29th of November, the first day of the convention, if we had waited till the 2nd, early morning, as they want to take your breakfast, people will come to your house, to your hotel, your Airbnb. They will pick up all the stakeholders, all those responsible for the event, all the key speakers. They will pick them up and say, please, we want to interview you. We want to question you about what is going on in Finland. And before you know it, there will be no more senior stakeholders, key speakers to come in on the 2nd to declare Biafra. That was the plan of Nigeria. That was the plan or the intention of Finland. But they were shocked that on the 29th, Biafra was declared. So it was too late. That was an amazing chess move by our sister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Nobody saw it coming. But I was just so happy. I said, yes, we have got them. Because to everybody, it was 2nd December. So they planned, they made their plot, they made their game. They came with an evil plan towards the 2nd of December. Nobody saw the 29th of November. They didn't see it coming. So my brother, when we say we know what's in day, because you're an outsider, you believe in the Igbo nation. You don't believe in Biafra. You've said it that you prefer an Igbo nation, a place where only the Igbos, those who speak the language of Igbo, make not only us country for our country. My brother, that will make you a big fish in a small pond. If you know the meaning of being a big fish in a small pond, you won't understand. You won't understand it. It's like the Yoruba saying, okay, just to make peace, Ekiti State, we shall only declare Yoruba as Ekiti State. The other states can go. Southeast is just a man-made contraption by the Fulani and the military men, all those men that they did what they did. They know our land is the eastern region. Our country is the eastern region. Only a coward, only a fool, only a slave will accept Southeast over the eastern region. That makes you a big fish in a small pond. No. My brother, we are taking back what belongs to us. Every inch of the land of Biafra we'll take back. We ain't cowards, we ain't beggars. Those saying, oh, the Igbo nation, you guys, you are myopic in your views. In fact, you guys, you are evil. You are self-centered. You are the reason why the other countries, in that zoo, they are scared or skeptical of the Igbos. Ojukwu fought to protect the eastern region. And for 3 years, we did it well. And now you're coming and saying, no, let's just have the Igbo nation. No, that is a stupid thing to talk. A very foolish ideology. What do you mean by the Igbo nation? What do you mean by that? Southeast, a man-made creation. Don't you know we have our brothers, the Igbos? Okay, for example, those that speak Igbo, we have them everywhere, all across the whole eastern region. How can you say just Southeast? That makes you a big fish in a small pond. So I know why you said those things you said, my brother. You don't believe in Biafra psychologically. You believe in your own Igbo nation. My brother, I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear.
Sunshine screams, tales of dreams and bursting seams. In the night where stars might gleam, Biafra's light flows like a stream. Colors bright and sky so wide, dance the beats we can't deny. With the voices ever high, Biafra's heart makes us fly.